Oh, hello and welcome. This is my alarm to wake up. Hello and welcome, my dear fellas. There, waking up now. One sec. Mm, Hold on. I'll just share some things. Start going on the way. Uh, Give me a few seconds. We'll start quickly. I'll believe in you. We will. Here in the corner. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Just give me a few moments and I'll get into the spirit of things. No, no, it's not. Not that I do this, but I don't work early morning tomorrow. And I'm really thinking we could get something to work. Randomly, cancel the well. Anyway, it's gonna be a next flight. Yeah, randomly cancel the well. Gonna be the next flight. Uh, yeah, very decent results in these boxing fights. Thanks, man. Thank you. I slept 4 hours. I'm fine. But my two votes. And there are some things I need to change. Only some things. Just hope everything is right. But it should be right, but yes, everything is right. I just should be checking this. Looking decent. Sharp and decent. Study as she goes. One of my friends with sense to me said, "Well, you need to think big." I actually like that piece of advice. For real. I do like it. I do like it, and that's what I plan to do next. Said, why do you need to think big? Well, maybe it's time to listen to his great pieces of advice. Um, I don't know, Santos, Valenzuela. This is all for boxing. I usually rarely cover this, but in this specific scenario, I just couldn't miss Kings in the Wall against Brandon Lee. That's something I simply couldn't miss. It's the middle of the night here, so I need to get a bit of water and to get in the spirit of things. But I'm ready. Don't think I'm gonna back down. And ain't happen, not happen anytime soon. Backing down has never been an option, at least for a guy like me. Never back down. I couldn't go to sleep, I slept for hours. Don't sleep after this. Yeah. Yeah, you put a bet on Bradley to win. No, I don't bet on boxing. I only bet on MMA. But on MMA, I was a bit unlucky this weekend. Yakia won, but unfortunately Torres didn't win. So, but it is what it is. Guess it's life. I assume it's life. But I think Brandon Lee gonna win. If you're asking me, here I think Brandon Lee gonna win. Sure. 65% in Bradley. Giving him 65%. I know, for me, I'm a fan of boxing, but betting on boxing is like extremely difficult compared to MMA for me. Of course, I mean, of course, that you can get the job done with that too. Don't get me wrong, just for me, it's a bit harder. Yeah, I could say I'm sure. 65% maybe. Thanks a lot to everybody who follow. Yeah, thanks to everybody who follow. I love you guys. Yeah, we'll see now. 5 plays out. It's gonna go. Mate, da, Đervinom kafas. Some stars are arriving, said Wendell Santos, arriving in the building. Last time it was a draw, man. I'd bet like over 8.5 on that, but maybe 55 on Edwin, 45 on Valenzuela. Just saying maybe. 55, 45 for me. Let's see. Kingston Doval, Brandon Lee, Omar Trinidad, Jervin and Tahas. And the main event of the evening, Los Santos versus Valenzuela. Joe Tessitore, Max Kellerman, Andrew Ward. They're there. They're in the spirit of things. Yeah, man, it would say that big names have arrived. But I have higher expectations on the end of Brandon Lee. I'd say I'm having the highest level confidence in Brandon Lee from the offer, guys. By the way, guys, thanks a lot for those chances that you're giving me. Really, this is fantastic. Everything that's like going on like this. So much fantastic. Let's go. My stream is buffering. Omar Trinidad. I think Omar Trinidad could win, yes. I believe Omar Trinidad could get the job done, yes. Having a good faith to believe that Omar Trinidad has what it takes to win the fight. Yeah, having a feeling. Having a feeling it could be a good one. But why are you glitching right now? Fuck. I just hope this goddamn thing will stop glitching. It starts glitching when it's needed the most. Fuck it, man. Oh yeah, I do like. I don't know why this keeps on happening. Sorry, guys. Walking. Yeah, I don't know. My stream is glitching. So we'll just be having fun like this. Normally I buy this goddamn Paramount, but now it's glitching. Ah, never mind. At least we'll have fun. You can help me go through this. I don't know why it starts glitching like this. I hope the walking gonna be cool, by the way. Brandon Lee is entering. Yeah, he has entered. Yes, and the wall against Brandon Lee. Okay, now it's not glitching anymore. Brandon Lee is inside the ring, thanks God. Okay, it stopped glitching. Hope it's gonna stop anyway. Looking better. I expect Brandon Lee to win this one. Again, that's just my expectation. It's voice of the fight and draw. Both of these guys are willing to push the pace here. Keynes on the wall against Brandon Lee. This is the walk-in happening at the moment. And the walk-in not looking bad at all. Both fighters looking very motivated. Brandon Lee having a record of 30 and 0. Fighter ramp in the ring. Hide and draw is just helping us, helping us stay in the spirit of things. Ah, here comes Keynes on the wall. So walking at the moment, yes, Keynes on the wall, entering very slowly, but he's there. I just got too much free time. No, tomorrow I'm not working the first shift, so why not use this time and momentum? Have fun with boxing. When I already slept 4 hours, which I planned. Brandon Lee -1, I know. Yeah, Brandon Lee just got better. It seems this one is glitching, but never mind. Even though this is glitching, I can fall the other ways. I still keep some fucking meal. What is going to get fixed? But yeah, just hope it's going to get fixed. No, it keeps on glitching, man. Okay, it's finally working. Sorry, guys. Finally, it starts to work. Ah, I understand we're having some problems, but finally it's working. Okay, Sandoval throwing 1-2. Would exchange it on both sides. Sandoval with 1-2 again. Nice, really much nice performance by Sandoval. We're into round two. Sorry, I was having some problems, but now these problems are behind me. Brandon Lee coming off aggressively. After what I'm seeing, Brandon Lee is willing to up the ante. He is willing to continue throwing bombs. Good punches for Brandon Lee. Another big right hand. Some really heavy hands have been thrown by Pence in the wall from counters, but unfortunately, Brandon Lee is just, pretty much a one-sided fighter. Why am I going back down? Keeps on doing the same, coming off aggressively. Fighters just testing each other early on in the game. Pretty much was stalemate in the first two rounds. Sorry, I had to take care of this goddamn glitching, but I took care of it. No more glitching now. We haven't seen much of action in the first two rounds. Well, Brandon Lee delivered some heavy level bombs. Still those 3 or 4 strikes when the Mexican was rushing forward. Intercept him a few occasions. Now we'll see how everything plays out. Let's go. Lee keeps his hands down, one to Brandon Lee. Nice uppercut for Brandon. Cancel the ball rushing forward. Brandon Lee keeps trying to go left and right. He's trying to keep his opponent off balance. Ah, might be having a dilemma here. Slow paced fight. Not much action. Brandon Lee fighting long range. It's long range fighting by Brandon Lee. Keeps fighting behind his left hand, but those counters were just nasty. See, every time Sandoval misses, Brandon Lee is punishing him. Not an easy target to deal with. Oh, 1-2 by Brandon Lee. Oh, nice 3-2. Decent hooks being delivered. Nice 1+ for Brandon. Keeps on rushing forward. Sandoval looking to deliver some heavy pressure, but Brandon Lee looking unbeatable at the moment. Nice hooks by Lee. Big right. Lee delivering big right. The two are really trading, really standing trading, really banging heavy bombs on each other. Two are delivering pretty much heavy bombs on each other. Trap King and Quadriceptic. Thinks he's a bit famous, but I don't think so. I disagree. Brandon Lee is really delivering heavy hooks into his opponent. He should be up on the scorecards, man. This lazy fight style is really bringing him advantage this time. I think Brandon Lee is up on the scorecards. Just I didn't see first round, because my stream was lagging for the first round, but now it's not lagging anymore. If you're asking me, Brandon Lee is looking better in this fight. Sandoval is rushing, but Brandon keeps on punishing him. See, so much punishment. Good right hand by Brandon Lee. Yeah, we've seen one punishment that was delivered by Kane Sandoval, but Kane Sandoval is punishing the body. Brandon Lee punishing head all over the place. In round four, fight's been pretty technical so far. See a lot of technicality into this fight. One to Brandon Lee. To be honest, this Mexican guy isn't bad at all. He isn't fighting bad at all, man. Showing some pretty much decent knowledge. Yeah, punches landed 36 to the head, 9 to the body for Brandon Lee, and his opponent having 17 to the head, 18 to the body. As I was thinking, Brandon Lee should be up on the scorecards, making more damage to the head. Slick boxing for Brandon. Another good right hand. Oh well, working distance. I still think Brandon is doing a better job if you're asking me. Simply my impression. Three full spelling. Sandoval is rushing forward. One to Sandoval. Leave it. One to missed for the lead. I was thinking that Ken Sandoval was gonna tire himself out, but this isn't happening. Sadly. Yeah, sadly it isn't happening. Good luck, Billy. One to leave. Big ride, Oliver. Very much nice soy cook for Brandon Lee. Another left hand. These fellas are storming all over the place. I love what I'm seeing. A lot of storm going on here. But as much as I see Brandon Lee is willing to, he is very much willing to push the pace. He is very much willing to advance forward. And he is very much willing to press his opponent as hard as he can. Look at this close range fighting. Sandoval wants to fight close range, but Lee is just cutting him, moving to the outside, delivering those jack hooks. Oof, what is this Sandoval made of? So many shots to the head, and he is still standing like nothing's happening. Like it's no big deal for him. Well, maybe for real it's no big deal. Maybe he's really very chinny. I mean, who knows? Could have been a very chinny guy. Good left hand for Sandoval. Leave it a big right. Again, nice hook. Landing clean. 1-2 for Sandoval. I still think Lee is up, but I have a strong faith to believe that this fight has what it takes to go full distance. Looking to me like it's gonna go full distance, at least according to my mind. Let's go. Round six. Interestingly, skipper Kelp's unofficial scorecard he got Sandoval. Hmm, interesting. I'm having Sandoval down. This is strange. I'm having Sandoval down on the scorecards. Leave it a big left. But this unofficial scorecard has Brandon Lee down. Hmm. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, to be honest, because now in this boxing it's very hard to score, so just don't get surprised. Nothing does it seems, right? Mixed March one was 3 to Sandoval, 10-9 Lee in the fifth, 49-46. Oh, why this guy is so confident. They're scoring. Am I the only crazy guy who has Lee up on scorecards? I'm wondering if I'm the only crazy guy who got Lee up on the scorecards. Everybody having Sandoval, but again, this boxing is just too difficult for scoring. Go guy to the body. Leave the hook. Sandoval with the big right. Call me crazy, but I still think Lee is up. Four more rounds to go. We'll see how this plays out. But even though majority of people gonna call me crazy, I still have a feeling that Lee could be up in the scorecards. Still think he could be up in the scorecards for some reason. Big hooks for Lee. Lee is swinging wildly. Maybe his corner is telling him that he's down on the scorecards. I don't know. I don't know what I told him, but he started swinging like a violent guy. Nice uppercut for Sandoval. There is a nice flash uppercut for Sandoval. Yeah, every single time you ask me what is the funniest part of King of the Streets, is definitely Eric Olsen replying negative comments. One to Sandoval. Lee fighting back with those guys. Well, is it possible that Lee is going to lose his first fight? I mean, good fight so far, but pretty technical. We don't see much of actions. I mean, they are trying to box, but no damage on either side. Wow, Sandoval with great uppercuts. He keeps trying to fight back. Those punches were pretty much slick looking. Yeah, I think Sandoval could be up in this round. Oh, good hook by Lee. But it seems close range. Fighting works better in the favor of Sandoval. I think, I think Sandoval won round seven, but still think Lee is up on the scorecards. That is still my opinion, which doesn't have to be accurate, of course. Trinidad and then Cajas are warming up also because Valenzuela warming up 12:08 KO before his loss to the Santos. He lost once, but it doesn't have to mean that he's gonna lose again. No, they told me to never underestimate anybody, so Valenzuela, those Santos were fighting in the past. I don't know what happened. The left-handed fellas traded heavily. Let's go round eight. Brandon leave it 1-2. Solid uppercut for Brandon Lee. Another solid shot. See 1-2 landing all over the place. Lee is trying to deliver those short hooks, but it seems it's not written properly for him. 1-2 Lee again. And again 1-2. People gonna call me sick in the head, but I still think this could be Lee's game. Even if I'm sick in the head, I can accept it, but for some reason I'm having the feeling this is still Lee's game. But Sandoval's a decent rival. This is going to be a difficult mission for the judges to score it. It's going to be a pretty much difficult mission. I wouldn't like to be a judge in this fight. No matter what you decide, you could still damage somebody. Kind of sucks, man. Yeah, no matter what you decide, you could still damage somebody. You could still pull out the damage on somebody. Nobody's going to be happy when you're a ref. We all know that. Kind of hard being a good ref, especially in this situation. It's one of those situations when it's never good to be a ref. When your best choice is to never be the ref. Round 8 is in the books. I think Lee is up, but according to unofficial scorecard, they're saying Kane Sandoval is up. I don't know, man. Can't be for sure. Can't be for sure, unfortunately. Let's see. Round 9. 1-2 for Sandoval. Again, 1-2. Nice 1-2 by Sandoval. Really nice punches that landed in the end of Sandoval. Sandoval is really looking to throw those 1-2s. It's going to be so difficult for scoring. I wouldn't like to be a judge in this fight, believe me. I hope I will never be a judge in a fight like this. So tough here. So tough and tricky situation for the judges in this fight. Let's go. Leave it 1-2 again. Oof. Big right hand for Sandoval. Sandoval is definitely up in this round. Big right again for Sandoval. Alright, Sandoval is literally killing him in round 9. More clean and crisp shots are landing. The end of Sandoval. Big right for Sandoval and the big hook. Another nice solid hook on the end of Sandoval. Fighters clinching up. Sandoval is literally nailing him in this round. So I can say so far. Not killing him, but nailing him in this round. Maybe Sandoval found a perfect solution for Lee's strategy. Big right again. Lee's advancing. Oh, now Sandoval is cut. Cuts are not much important in boxing. No, in MMA, cut is a damage, but in boxing, you can still be cut and you can still be heavily cut and win the fight. So Don't get surprised. Got round 10 now, coming up. 10th and final round. Let's go. Round 10. I think Sandoval could be up now. According to unofficial scorecards, wow, 89 and 82. Hmm. See Sandoval being better in the last few rounds, but I didn't know there's such a huge difference between him and Brandon Lee. Again, I'm not much of a boxing referee. I'm a soccer referee. That's all you should know. We'll try to the body for Lee. His parrying skills are good, you see. Lee keeps on parrying his left hand with his right hand. That's basically good, but it seems Lee is going to lose if he doesn't score a knockout. So much surprise against Sandoval. Did such a good job. They delivered in 1-2, but Sandoval is staying in the corner. Yes, Sandoval staying in the corner. Sandoval trading heavy shots. We got 30 seconds left in the clock. Well, to be honest, if you're asking me, Sandoval won last few rounds, definitely. His shots are cleaner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are very much cleaner shots for Sandoval. I think he won last few rounds. If I had to bet who won, I would give advantage to Sandoval. Just if you say you must bet one guy who won this fight, I would say I would have to say that I bet on that I have to bet on Kane Sandoval. Again, we're about to find out. Sandoval is celebrating. I think he's celebrating for a reason. I think Sandoval scored the victory. I think Sandoval won. Majority decision win by Kane Sandoval. Okay, I agree with that. Kane Sandoval won majority decision. I also thought he won. Trinidad versus Santos coming up next. Felix Trinidad versus Jerry Ancafas coming up next. That's going to be the next fight. Do I see it as a good fight for Ancafas? Well, yes and no. I think Trinidad is in better shape. Would go over 8.5, but I don't think Ancafas has much of a chance to win this fight. I really don't see him as a guy with too many chances to win this fight. That's just how I see this fight, which of course doesn't have to be the accurate side. Okay, let's see the next fight. Good hopes. I have to wait like 5 minutes, but don't worry, we'll get up pretty quickly. I'll get up. I'll get up pretty quickly. It's a break between rounds, so don't worry. No big deal at the moment. Let's see now what's happening with the lingering, but well, not in that versus Jordan and Caucus. I mean, up next. Seeing that is really having some decent knowledge getting into this fight. Some decent fighting skill, but I'm not saying that. It's how I like seeing it. Let's go. Off we go here. Well, what Yael Romero always says, if you believe, anything is possible. But in this situation, could be a bit hard to believe. It's one of those situations, and it's pretty hard to believe in some things. I think Trinidad wins, though. I'm over 8.5 years, but I think Trinidad gets the job done. Predictions on this event gave pretty much high number of views. I see that. Yeah, there was Santos, but here, what? Haven't seen him fight for long. Well, I'm seeing a long war, but yes, potentially Santos violates stoppage. Probably 6.5 or Santos violates stoppage. Here, Jervin and Kakas going Panabas with the Philippines. Filipino boxer, Jervin and Kakas. How are you doing, man? Yeah, I woke up for the main card. I used to sleep 4 hours before this, and I'll continue sleeping. I don't have to get up extremely early tomorrow, which is good because I can cover because I can cover the cards. And how are you doing? How's life? Well, if I can use the opportunity, why not? I can cover the card if I can. Oh, well, bit will be a tough card to comment on. Not much activity next week though, so I'm trying to use the best of it. The Trinidad show can be too hard to find this kind of social media. Uh, 70% K rate for a Trinidad trio, 12 KOs in like last three fights. And Kakas, 34 years of age, 30 for Trinidad, 5'10 Trinidad, 5'6 in Kakas, 68 inches of age. Trinidad 6.5 on compass. Trinidad is significantly taller than him, which doesn't have to mean much, but should give him some kind of advantage. There's some kind of advantage. I believe it should have given him some kind of advantage. Size could and doesn't have to mean something. It just. By the way, Sirat, I wanna say thanks for your massive support that you offered me. Good man. Shit asked for a cell phone, man. Thanks for asking. I wanna thanks for all the support you've given to me, man. I'm entering training camp. When I wake up after this, I'm entering training camp. So this guy, I like my opponent's optimistic attitude. He believes that I'm a kicker who only throws kicks. That's great. He might get surprised, man, when he sees that I was training every day, sometimes even 2 times per day, and that I'm not the guy I used to be. You know, we are making some kind of talks, and I'm trying to make myself 100% underdog in the eyes of normal people. But let's see whether he's gonna fall for that or not. He is overconfident. It might be good, but it might be problematic for him too. He thinks it's another easy fight. Well, I hope it's gonna be an easy fight for him. He knows that I'm only throwing kicks. Nice. Let's go. Omar Trinidad. Jervin and Kakos. Tomas pick a side, I'm picking Trinidad. And Kakos staying away. Well, Trinidad is significantly longer, and Kakos will have to cut the angles. Kakos missing with a big left. Sounding like problematic fight for Nkakos already. He's having massive range issues. 1-2 Nkakos. Yeah, range issues are working against him. Well, when you're dealing with range issues, it could really be a pain in the ass, especially with such a long opponent like a Martin does. I'm a fan of Ancajas, man, but I don't see him having much of a chances here. I also see Edwin Santos win the main event. When you're a diehard fan of a guy and you know that he isn't gonna win the fight, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I ain't gonna pretend or lie. I know how it is. It can be irritant, very irritant. Trinidad with a big left. Uh-oh, and Kakas is on wobbly legs already in round one. Trinidad with a big right. I just think this is a mismatch, guys. Trinidad is much better in the first. Wasn't Tehran was a good one. Okay. There's some wheels and this. Put $30 in Los Santos. Yeah, what do you think? Try and buy something in McDonald's. Well, try it out. Yeah, then the Los Santos via stoppage could be a good one. Try it out, so. Trinidad and Cajas looking like a mismatch to me, man. And Cajas is getting better. Didn't know that Trinidad is that good. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really didn't know Trinidad is that good. I was thinking this fight was gonna be closer, but Ancaca's having very, very serious range issues. This is gonna be a very big problem for him. Try it out, brother. Why not? I think Edwin gonna win, but like, okay, knockout a bit risky, but if you think he's gonna win, then try it out. Why not? Big left hand, Bangkok's. I really didn't know that Trinidad is so good. And Kakas cannot find the range, man. This is a problem. This is a big problem. Skinny guys are mostly a pain in the ass, but this guy Trinidad, and Kakas didn't land maybe one, two clean shots total. By the way, I didn't ask you what you think about my anti-dagger jokes. Is it funny when I say that they are always right? Because that's true, they believe they are. I disagree with that, but they believe they are. And they cry when I say otherwise. They even send threats when I say otherwise. Man, what a mismatch. Didn't expect this was gonna be such a mismatch. Just see, guys. Yeah, do you like McDonald's or junk food in general, fast food? Well, never been much a fan of a fast food, but if you one day come here and want us to eat fast food, I'm not going to reject, but I've never been a big fan of fast food. I like pizzas though. I like vegetarian pizza. Good right to the body by Papas. Again, big right. Followed by big left hand. But McDonald's, we don't have many McDonald's here, We do, but not much, especially in smaller cities. In Belgrade, you do have like maybe 10 restaurants, but in smaller cities like Pančevo, you got only one McDonald's. And it's cool, but not many. Not saying it's not popular, but it's not that popular like in America. But I love vegetarian pizza, man. I don't even know how much. Right to the body for Ankakas. And big left. Man, such a mismatch. Didn't know Ankakas. Trinidad is nailing him, man. Trinidad is literally killing him. This is hard to watch. As much as I'm a fan of the other guy, like this is hard to watch. Seems like Trinidad is reading every move, like he's having a script. Literally, like he's having a script, like he's reading every move. That's how it looks like in the eyes of normal people. Like he's reading every single move, even if Ancajas survives until the final bell. Finally, one left lens for Ancajas. Oh, Trinidad with a big right. Oh, man. Those straight punches are too problematic. Trinidad is killing him. That is the scorecard. Ancajas didn't win a single round. Trinidad is literally killing him. This is painful to watch if you're a fan of Ancajas. So, Trinidad with a big right. This is so painful to watch, man. Trinidad is just all over the place. Trinidad is simply all over the place, man. I just hope Pankakis is going to survive until the end. He's got the heart of a lion, but the heart of a lion isn't going to save him in this situation. Literally, the heart of a lion doesn't mean much in this type of fight. Good hooks. Another good hooks. Such a mismatch, man. Literally, Ankakas is getting demolished. Not destroyed, demolished. But demolished in a really demolished. Let's go. One, two for Ankakas. Big left. Another hook. Ankakas keeps getting tagged. Interestingly, skipper Kelp gave round one to Ankakas, but I heavily disagree. I really heavily disagree. I just think Trinidad is all over the place. Looks like Trinidad is playing cat and mouse game tonight. I just hope Pankakis can survive until the end. I mean, I'm hoping he can. Big left for Pankakis. Keeps on circling. Nice punch to the body on the hook. Another uppercut. Looking like a pretty much one-sided fight for me. Trinidad is winning. Trinidad winning pretty dominantly. But Pankakis has improved his, head movement, head tilting. He has improved it. I just think he's having a hard time. doing something. Very much having a hard time. Trinidad is winning. See this as a very, very dominant performance on the end of the week's Trinidad. Felix Trinidad is used to be a great boxer. Omar Trinidad is also good, also very, very, very good. I have to be, I have to be objective. I don't know what should happen for Ancajas to win this fight. Looking like mission impossible to me at the moment. Go guy to the body for Trinidad. Ancajas will deliver it. Go right to the body. Another right hand. Oh man, Trinidad is just nailing heavy shots for Trinidad. Oh, big right. Another big right. Man, such a mismatch. I hope Ancajas is gonna survive until the final bell, but he is getting tagged badly tonight. One left lens for Ancajas, but that's literally all he did. Wow. One, two by Trinidad again. Ancajas with one, two. Not looking like a good night in the eyes of Shervin and Ancajas. No way. Trinidad came prepared. He came ready to win by any means necessary. He came ready for revenge, unfortunately. What they say under this sun, the shadows will fall. This guy is ready for revenge. He came in ready for revenge. Trinidad is just too good tonight. I don't see any route to a victory for Jervin and Kakas. As a big fan of his, I think it's game over. Good right for Trinidad. Another 1-2. 1-2 been delivered. Kakas with some hooks. Well, he needs to grow. He needs to fight. He needs to throw all in if he wants to win, but I don't think he's gonna get it. No way. They're in round 7 already. We're in round 7 already. Good hook. Oh. It went to the back of the head. More power punch with that one than the end of Trinidad. 1-2 for Trinidad. Oh, nice right. Yeah, this fight is a typical mismatch, unfortunately. Not even close to a competitive fight. Kakas having a big card. He can take a lot of heavy shots, but I don't see it as a competitive fight because it isn't. It can't be a competitive fight. More punch to the body for Trinidad. Guess that's it. Trinidad is up after round 7. And Kakas will need a knockout. I doubt he can get it though. Was it asleep or? Yes, it was asleep. Looked like asleep to me. Nice cook for Carcass. This might go until the final bell, but this is such a mismatch. Such a brutal mismatch. Big left hand for Carcass. Uh, Kind of hard to call. Maybe Bautista, but Sandhagen isn't done yet, if you're asking me. Trinidad attacking hard and Carcass ducking under those punches. Trinidad is winning this one. So far, very much dominant performance by Omar Trinidad. Round 9. And Carcass will need a knockout. Very hard to believe he can get it. One Carcass. And the hook. Big left again for Carcass. Okay, and Carcass not going for over nothing, but Trinidad is just landing sleeping peaceful shots. These uppercuts are fine in the range. Well, Trinidad is so much significantly longer than his opponent. Looking like pretty much of a one-sided beatdown to me as a normal fan. The same. Pretty much a one-sided beatdown to me as a normal fan of the sport. I'm not a die-hard fan like with MMA, but Trinidad, Trinidad is starting to pull away from Alcatraz in the later rounds, but I assume he's just keeping the advantage or whatever. Wie guckst du am Körpers? Then again, big left. Around 10. But I think Trinidad won this one. I think it's pointless to comment or watch. This is a clean win for Felix Trinidad unless Mkapas scored the knockout victory. Let's see. 30 seconds left. I think Trinidad won. Fight is lagging, but I think everybody knows who won here. It's Trinidad. I'm actually super confident that Trinidad pulled it out. Trinidad won. Let's go. The Santos versus Valenzuela will be fighting. They already fought in the past and you know what happened. Same history repeats again or not, we're about to find out. And views are good, but I don't expect tons of views here. Nah, I don't think so. Oh man, let's go. Hmm. Let's go. Jose Valenzuela versus Edwin de los Santos. Six meters. Okay, not bad. Edwin dos Santos right now. So he's born in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. That's where he was born. He comes from the same state like Salsa Boy. And don't worry, guys. I'm not always right. Rockies are always right. Edwin dos Santos, 38% K rate, 50 knockouts, 17 wins, 7 in first round. Oh, 15 knockouts within 3 rounds. De Los Santos is looking for another finish. Can he knock out Valenzuela? Well, he's got the power, but Valenzuela improved himself significantly. 26 years of age, Dos Santos, 27 Valenzuela. 5K Dos Santos, 5 Valenzuela, 17 inches of age, Dos Santos. 69 Valenzuela, both are left-handed guys. Dos Santos already won via KO. But of course, it doesn't have to mean we're going to see the same outcome again. Just saying, staying open to anything could happen. Come, Stella, is your referee. Left 9 for Valenzuela, 134.5. Let's go, round one. The lightweight bout. De Los Santos already knocked him out in the past, but Valenzuela has improved since. Can we see another knockout? Well, we're about to find out. I'm honestly looking forward to it. Looking like a very decent fight. Looking like a pretty decent fight so far. So big left, but Edwin de Los Santos Valenzuela at a big straight. The straight punch landed for him. Valenzuela missing with a big left. Such a speed in the end of Dos Santos. Never seen so quick hands. Good hook delivered. Yeah, it was very much of a decent hook. Ah, so far, De Los Santos looking better, but we're in round one though. He got those quick counters. Valenzuela hitting shot after shot again. Big right by De Los Santos. Valenzuela keeps looking for that knockout, but I doubt he gets it. I really much. I have a reasonable dilemma that he's gonna get one. Big hook by De Los Santos. Another big hook. So I think so far. Well, De Los Santos is faster. Does it go to distance? Doesn't look like it's gonna go the distance for me. Valenzuela is very aggressive, but De Los Santos countering him with heavy shots. I don't think this one goes the distance, but you never know. We're about to find out. Big left hand. That was Santos. Valenzuela is very aggressive. I mean, this is good and bad at the same time. It can be very risky, but he's looking for a knockout. That's good, but he could hit one too. Dos Santos starting to clinch up. Okay. And that used to see Dos Santos clinching up too often. This is kind of a surprise for me. Big hook. Wow! Valenzuela drops him. Is Dos Santos gonna get up? No, he's not gonna get up. Valenzuela knocks him out cold. Wow. He knocks him out cold with the right hook. I haven't seen that one coming. See, Valenzuela was looking for a big stoppage with DTC, was looking for a knockout, but I didn't expect he was gonna get it. Wow, man. What a knockout. What a knockout. What a victory. I haven't seen that one coming. I haven't seen that knockout coming, guys. Really haven't. What a knockout, man. Like, never been the Santos being knocked out. Ooh. Straight to the campus. Straight to the campus. What a knockout. Haven't seen this one coming. Alright, guys. It's gonna be time to end this stream and to get back to sleep. What a knockout. I really haven't seen that one coming. Brutal. So brutal. Good night, brother. Good night, beautiful. Yeah, brutal knockout. I haven't seen that one coming. I haven't seen that one coming. What a stoppage, man. Epic. So epic. Now it's time to go get back to sleep. All right, guys. See ya. See y'all next time. Night, night.